Okay, we're moving along. We're gonna do page E. And page E, it is a bit complicated. Ooh, we're on the 5th page now. We can do something that's a little bit more, right? So look at all these pieces we have here. It has lots of little parts. And this is the thought that I have behind doing pages like this. When I'm trying to limit the number of pages that I use per album, because I don't want to use a whole album, I just wanted to use half of it. I utilize, when I do pages like this, with just partial, I don't cover the whole entire page with the pattern paper. I just do elements that have that color pattern paper on it. So this was the thought behind it. Okay, so I tried to give it a lot of room to put, you know, recipes in it, because eventually it's going to be a recipe book. You know, cards, and you know, you take a piece of paper and you tuck something in. Okay, more than applying a photo on it. So this was my thought process for it. All right, so this is my base. It's a plain, you know, it doesn't have the 2 wings on the side. This is E1 and this is the top. So E will open this way. It will be attached to the book here. Okay, and this is the base, and this will be on top of the base. And then I have flaps. I have 7 flaps that they will go in the waterfall. All right. And then I have a belt that will open and close this way. So these are the 2 parts for the belt that I have. And then I have belly bands and flat pockets. So these are the pieces for the belly band and the flat pockets. I have 2 wide ones. I think I have 8 that are 2 inches. And I have, I think 6 of them that are a little over 1 inch. So I'm going to arrange them here. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the flaps. And the reason they were attaching the flaps before the belt, the flaps for the belt, before I put the designer paper on top, is because I wanted to cover the wings that it's attached to the page with. Okay, so these are my 2 belt pieces, and they'll be right here in the center. So I'm going to turn it over to make sure that I have it in the center. All right. So this is the glue, and I am attaching it this way. And this is my center. Now this page is not 5.5 inch wide, it is 6 inches wide. And some of the pages here are 5.5 inch wide, and some of them are 6 inches. And I just figured it's fun to do one that's not all the pages are the same width. So I was playing around with that. Okay, now when you want to put the other one there, okay, make sure you see I'm holding, and let me show you. I want you to see this well. Okay. I'm gonna hold it here on top of the other belt, since they are the same width, and I want it aligned and I want it straight. And when I'm happy with the placement, I drop it. Okay, so I have a belt that will close over the pages. I'm not putting anything on it now, and I will explain how placement of Velcro will be important for this. Okay. It might be a good idea to add a second score line to the belt, because this is going to be a thick page. You know, it has 7 flaps on it and bands, and then you're going to put things in the band. So if you want the belt to be to cover a little more, what you're doing, and we're going to do it now, is add a second score line. Now guys, this is completely optional. You don't have to do this, but it is a good idea. And where's my tool? I'm covering it up. Okay, so if this is the score line here, I'm going to take another 1/8 of an inch here and maybe add another one here. So actually added 2. And I'm not doing anything with it now, but it's there. And the purpose is if it happens and it gets to be a really fat page, that it's going to just fold a lot easier, and it will also help me to place the Velcro later on when I need to place it. So just very lightly, don't push on it too hard, just very lightly. Okay, now we can go ahead and apply this on top. Now this is the E1, as you can probably see in what I marked here. E1 pattern goes on top of the E1 base. Lovely. Now we'll move on to the flaps. Now as you see, each one is 1/2 inch shorter than the other one. And we're going to put it on top of each other, but we're going to put the tallest one first because it's going to be on the top. So although you see them here cascading, the order is actually going to be reversed. And let me first fold them, and then we'll be able to show you the order in which we're going to put it. Let me give you another tip also. If you're having a hard time folding the pages, you can use a ruler to help you out. And just put the ruler where the score line is and use your folding tool to do it. If you don't have a scoreboard at home, and if you don't have all those nice tools that I have, you can do something else. You can just use like a mat. Like for example, this is a mat that you buy because it's very cheap. You can get it at the dollar store or at the Hobby Lobby, you know, and it's rubbery and it's a little soft. So use any type of rubbery soft surface. You know, this is soft surface or anything that gives you a little traction, but it's soft. And then you can take a piece of paper, if I can find any, with a ruler. And believe it or not, I used a butter knife. And I think I still have my butter knife here somewhere. Let's see where it is. Here, something that I found in my kitchen drawer. So, you know, you need something that's with piece of metal or plasticky that is not sharp. And use that. And it'll give you a nice score line. It's not as deep as the other one, but it's still a good score line. So use this. You know, go over it a couple of times and use a tool to fold it over. And you get just as good a result with this. Okay, so this is a little tip. You know, when I started doing this, and I mean, I'm a paper artist, but I didn't have every tool in the book that everybody's using. And I was like, what can I use? I wanted to do something, but I didn't want to run to the store and get a scoreboard and get this. So I just looked around the house to see what I have and used that. Okay, so we're gonna put the first one, which is the longest one, on the top. And I always mark where the top is so I know. I want to align it. It will align all the way to the end here. I want to make sure it's nice and straight. Okay. So this was my first one. And now I'm going to prepare them in the order of length. 1, 2, 3, and then this, and then this, and this. This is the last one. Okay, this is my second one. I'm going to flip it open. I'm going to put this. This is the 1/2 inch line where it ended, and I'm going to put it right under here. And again, I'm going to make sure that it's aligned nice and straight. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing with all of them. I'm going to flip it open. Oh. No, 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 no. That's okay, actually. I think I'm missing something in between. Nope, that's the correct one. I think my baby is planning on jumping here again. You cannot jump here when I'm working, Charlotte. You know better. No, 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 no. Good girl. Go lay down. No, it's crooked. It's straight on the around, but it's crooked on top. And something is not right with this one. Okay, well, it's a little crooked on top. I probably scored it crooked. Okay. Lovely. Okay, so we have all these folds, and then it will close this way. And a lot of times when I do a waterfall, I do cascading pages so that you're able to see the pages underneath, but here I decided not to do so. Just want to do it nice and clean without all the mumbo jumbo. All right. And also I wanted to leave a little bit more room. Okay, so we're going to do the first 2 pockets. I think I'm going to change the order in which I'm doing this. All right. So for E2, I have 2 large ones, and I'm going to put this one in the back and one in the front. And they're going to be both flat pockets. So I'm taking E2 parts I'm going to put one on top here. And one on the top here. So because we're going to open it, we're going to flip it up. I want the pocket to be on the bottom here. Here we go. One here and one here. All right. Okay, so let me just make sure that I'm using the correct ones. I don't really remember which one goes. I think this one will go here. Okay, how about that? We'll put this one there. We'll put this one. And so these will go on the flaps here. Okay, this goes on the flap. All right, I'm a little bit confused. I think that I might have maybe cut something the wrong side, but it's okay. I'm gonna switch it around and it's fine. Maybe when it came time to cut my paper, I just ran out. I'm gonna put this one on top of my pocket. I'm gonna put this one on the other side. All right, this will go on the bottom. Another flat pocket. And see, I'm just gluing the edges, the 3 edges off. I'll use this so that you'll be able to see, and I will be able to see also. Right on, it's too big. Let's take a smaller piece. Here's a smaller one. Okay, so here's my pocket. I'm trying to follow what I have on the PDF tutorial, but I'm guessing that somewhere along the line when I was cutting the paper, I just changed things around a little bit. Maybe I didn't find it or didn't have any, and I just switched it, which is fine. You know, just use what you have. Okay. So in the front, I'm putting the wide pockets. In the first page, I put the 2-inch one, 2.5-inch ones, and then the other pages I switched to the 2-inch. Didn't realize I have 2 of them. Okay, what this is. I'm just using the liquid glue because you really don't need a lot, and it is pretty strong. I'm not worried that it will crinkle my pages because I'm just putting a little bit there on the edges. Just be careful when you have leftover glue here not to put the other page on top of it. This is the last one. I have one more. You know what, guys? I think I have one too many. I think I just have really one too many. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the tutorial, I have 6 of them, and here I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I added another one. Okay, well, bonus one. I'm gonna have to change the tutorial, I guess. Or no, this one shouldn't be here, maybe. I don't know, you guys. Let's just move along. I'll just add another one. Okay. So I think I'm gonna have to probably add one. I'm gonna have to add one. All right. So let's do this one. This is a little one. That's a little pocket. Oh, that was funny. Maybe it's one of the pages that I was working on at 12 o'clock at night and my brain just wasn't even there anymore. All right. Okay. So over here I have a belly band. It goes on the top. This is the first page, right? This is E2 again. So on the top I have a belly band. And the belly band I'm just putting on 2 sides. And I want it to go here. Okay. I guess this goes there. I'm going to turn it around. Just easier that way. And here's my belly band. See? You put something and it tucks right in. I'm trying to put it about in the center area of the page. And again, even when you do the belly band, you still have the black edges around, okay? Okay. Let's see. You can also opt to putting the designer paper on top of the belly band first and then put the belly band on there. You can take the designer paper, okay. What happened to you? I forgot you. Crooked. We don't want it crooked. Okay. So I put this one there. Oh, I think I cut enough. All right, this will go here, I guess. Don't know if I want a pocket here or if I want a belly band. What did I decide for the bottom? I don't remember. Okay. This one. It's too very wide for this. Okay. I'll put this here. And this will be the belly band for here. All right, clean up a little and see what's up. So let's do these and then we'll check the flaps again. I still have a couple pieces here that I don't know where they go. They go probably here. I'm pretty sure they go here. I know I have at least one going there. I just forgot my instructions, so I'm gonna have a look in a minute. In the meantime, I'm gonna put this on the inside of the flaps. And uh-oh, I forgot that I did. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clip and put it, and I forgot to trim it because I extended the score lines and I forgot to trim the line here. I did something I did not want to do, but it's on the inside, so it's all right. So originally it was supposed to go here, but now that I extended and I scored it again, I need to adjust this. Okay. All right, so to fix this, I'm just going to go over it with a black marker. Not only the edge, but I'm going to just paint it here a little bit. I need my ruler. Okay, that was an easy fix. So now I have the black trim around. Okay, now this. It depends, do I want to close it to the left or do I want to close it to the right? Okay, this is E. It will open this way, right? Open this way, left, right. So I want it to the right. It's always better opening it to the right. So this will be the top one. This is the bottom. I already have it like that on the tutorial. I just wanted to double check. I always second guess myself. And I change things a few times before finalizing anything. There's a good chance that there'll be something a little different in the written tutorial. This, I don't mind that it goes over the score line because it rounds this way, not inside, not inwards. It doesn't fold into itself. So that's fine. Just in case you're wondering. Okay, and we'll do this. I'm missing a tape here. Not sure why. Okay. So you know what? I cut this to the farmhouse to put here, but I have this with the chipboard that I made for the page before, and I changed my mind. So I'm going to switch it around. I'm going to put the blessed here with the chipboard, and I'm going to put the farmhouse on the other one, on the other page. And I think that would be lovely. I'm going to put 4 tapes in here because it's a chipboard. It's a little heavy, so you want it sturdy. Okay. Okay, over here I left it black, and you know, it's a good place to add later on. You can add stickers or embellishments or things like that. So let's add Velcro. Okay, now we're getting to the explanation of the Velcro that you will see also in the tutorial. All right. Now pages like this, And I want to demonstrate something. And for the purpose of the demonstration, I'm looking for, what am I looking for? Okay, here we go. This is good. So let's say this is the page that you're using, right? And you're adding things to it. You know, you're adding papers here and papers there, you know, and you're putting recipes up the wazoo, you know. You're putting things all over the place, right? You have something here. This is a little too wide for the purpose of this demonstration. But here. So here we're putting a whole bunch of papers. Yada, yada, yada. You know. So before you know it, here we go. Let's take these. Okay. You know, you added cards and you added things. You know, you put things here. You know, there's tons of room here to put things. So you're going to be adding a lot of stuff. And before you know it, it's thick. You want to make sure that the Velcro on the belt closes it nicely. Here's the demonstration, okay? I am going to mark a line here. This is nice and comfortable how it closes right now. See the line, the pencil line right there. Let's take all of these pages that we just put in, and it's going to be a lot thinner. It's not going to be as thick anymore, right? And I didn't even put as many as we can in there. But now that you take the belt and you close it, see the line? It's about 1/8 of an inch to the left. That is because all these pages, all these mats that I added, they're, you know, about 1/8 of an inch, maybe 1/4 of an inch thick. So what do we want? We want this to be able to be full and still close, even up to here. So we can put more than one Velcro dot on there. So let's say right now it's nice and, you know, this is the basic without anything in there. We're going to put the Velcro dot right there. Okay? But in case it gets really fat, we can add another one here. And this way, it'll still be able to close, even if it's full. Okay? Later on, if it gets really full, you'll be able to even add more Velcro dots. But for now, I think 2 should be good. Put one here. Put one there. And you can also opt to do in strips instead of dots if you prefer. I mean, there are no rules. You can do this or you can do that. I don't know, something in my computer is calling me. And it's making all sorts of funny noises. Okay, so this is done here. And I'm going to see about the rest of what I think I missed something. I'm not sure what I missed or why I have those pieces here. I know why I have this here. And where are those leftovers from? This probably came from a, you know, this little piece keeps circling and I keep putting it somewhere and I don't even think it belongs here. Maybe that's what's messing me up. Okay, I'm gonna put, I think I have another something going here. Okay, I have a pocket and a belly band here. I have a pocket here, a belly band here, pocket here, belly band here, pocket here, belly band here, pocket here. Oh, here we go. I'm missing a belly band here and a pocket here. That's the extra one that I have. You see, I knew I was missing something. All right. Okay, so this is, yeah, the size of this just messed me up, I think. Oh, no, this is, I was right. This is not necessary. This is supposed to go here. Okay. And this is all crooked in there. I want to put another one. I'll just use glue. Leave love. Leave love. Leave love. Like it. Okay, put this for the belly button here. Belly button. I keep calling the belly band a belly button. Okay. Lovely. And now this, the last one. And I know this is the right side, but we're gonna do a belly band on the last one. Look how lovely. This is really fun. Now, if you finish the project and you have leftovers, you know, you can still add more things, but because it has so many flaps and you really want more paper and things to put tags in and, you know, things in the pocket, you know, it's gonna be full. You don't really want to overwhelm it. What you can do is maybe put this something here. Maybe I'll put this here since I have this piece hanging out here for some reason. And it's homeless. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not showing anywhere in my instruction where what I decided to do with it, or maybe I just missed it. I don't know what I did with it. Maybe I missed it. All right. I probably cut it but forgot to write it in. That's probably what I've done, knowing me. It is a very reasonable explanation. Okay. Here we go. This page is finished and it is beautiful. And I'm going to turn it off and take a short break, and when I come back we're going to do the next page. All right, and I'll see you in a bit.